The Olympic Games opening ceremony caused a lot of turmoil within the Christian community.
Have you watched any of the Olympics?
I thought that the opening ceremony was a disgrace, actually. I thought it was a disgrace.
The mocking of the Last Supper.
I thought it was
Catholics and Christians.
Interestingly enough, Simone Biles, one of the most decorated gymnasts in history, did not attend the crucial ceremony.
Simone Biles' mom confirms she won't be at the Paris Olympics opening ceremony, and here's why. In an interview with today's Hoda Kotb and Snoop Dogg, Simone's mom, Nellie Biles, says her daughter won't be at the opening ceremony on July 26th.
Her mother claiming that she needed to rest up before her first event at the Games. But perhaps the real reason Biles refused to attend was due to her strong faith. Early Life and Faith Foundation. Born in 1997 in Columbus, Ohio, Biles faced significant challenges from a young age. Her biological mother struggled with substance abuse, leading to Simone and her 3 siblings being placed in foster care. However, their lives took a positive turn when their grandparents adopted them. Raised by her grandfather and his wife in a devout Catholic home, Biles was introduced to a life centered around faith and prayer. Reflecting on this transformative period, Biles said, "My biological mom was suffering with drugs and alcohol, and so we were taken into foster care. And we were in foster care for a little bit until our grandparents decided to take us in. That's when our life reformed." Her adoptive mother, Nellie, believed that their decision to take in Simone was divinely inspired. It was meant to be, without a shadow of a doubt. "Nothing was supposed to be different, and it's the best decision we've ever made," she said.
What I do is I reach within myself and just how I was brought up by my parents. And that's where I take a lot of what I am doing now to support my family and to be there for my family. I know Simone gets a lot of attention, but then I have 4 children.
A God-given talent. Simone Biles' extraordinary talent in gymnastics became evident early on. Her dedication to the sport saw her transition from mainstream schooling to homeschooling to accommodate an intense training schedule, increasing her practice hours from 20 to 32 hours per week. Throughout her journey, Biles has consistently acknowledged her faith as a cornerstone of her success. "I think God gives every individual something special, and mine was talent, so I never take it for granted. My dad always told me, don't waste God's gift that he gave you, because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity," she explained. Biles views her gymnastics ability as a divine gift that she is called to steward, using it to its fullest potential while she can. Sharing her faith. Biles is open about her faith, believing it is essential to share how it has guided her life. She hopes that by doing so, she can inspire others to embrace their own beliefs and find strength in them. Kids today talk about faith, and I think it's okay for me to share my faith so kids can see how it helps you through the whole process," Biles said. Her mother, Nellie, instilled in her the importance of prayer and trusting in God. "I am a very prayerful person, so I encourage my children to do the same thing too, to pray. I know it doesn't matter what situation you are ever in, you just put it in the hands of the Lord and He's going to walk you through it," Nellie emphasized.
How much does faith shape your life as a gymnast?
I think faith shapes a lot of it just because I can go to Him at any time and He knows exactly what I need, and it can calm me down. But then again, it's just like, it's always good to look up for Him, and I think everything happens for a reason, and I think that needed to happen.
Overcoming adversity. Biles' faith has been particularly vital in helping her navigate the challenges and setbacks she has faced. One notable disappointment was not making the national team, which she later recognized as part of God's plan for her to train harder and come back stronger. "I didn't make the national team, so I was super upset about that. But I knew that it was God's way of telling me that I needed to go home, train harder, so that next year I could make it happen. I believe that some obstacles that we've had always work out for the better because God knows that without those you wouldn't be as strong as you are," Biles reflected. The Nassar scandal.
To be clear, I blame Larry Nassar, and I also blame an entire system that enabled and perpetrated his abuse.
The most profound test of Biles' faith and resilience came with the revelation of the abuse she suffered at the hands of Larry Nassar, the former team doctor for USA Gymnastics. Biles was one of more than 150 women who came forward, but she is unique in that she continued to compete at the highest level while publicly addressing her trauma.
Nasser, former team doctor for USA Gymnastics, was stabbed 10 times, including multiple times in the neck and chest Sunday during an altercation with a fellow inmate.
I'm still here, so it's not going to disappear. We have power behind it. I try not to think about it because I can't afford to. If I let them rule me, then they're winning, Biles said in an interview with Glamour. Her faith has been a crucial part of her healing process, providing her with the strength to continue her career and use her platform to advocate for change. Faith and mental health. In recent years, Biles has also become a vocal advocate for mental health, highlighting the importance of well-being over achievement. Her decision to withdraw from certain events at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics due to mental health concerns was both praised and criticized. Many saw her choice as a testament to her strength and self-awareness, drawing on her faith to prioritize her health. Biles' understanding of mental health and faith is interwoven. She tweeted in support of herself and other athletes facing criticism, saying, "It makes me so frustrated to see comments about Simone not being mentally tough enough or quitting on her team. We are talking about the same girl who was molested by her team doctor throughout her entire childhood and teen years. That girl has endured more trauma by the age of 24 than most people will ever go through in a lifetime."
I just felt like it would be a little bit better to take a back seat, work on my mindfulness, and I knew that the girls would do an absolutely great job, and I didn't want to risk the team a medal for kind of my screw-ups because they've worked way too hard for that. So I just decided that those girls need to go in and do the rest of the competition.
Conclusion. Simone Biles' journey is a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the strength drawn from faith. Her story underscores the importance of using one's gifts to their fullest potential, sharing faith openly, and finding strength in prayer and belief.
I was taught that you can go to him for anything and he's the one that directs your life. She would always tell us, if you don't know, leave it up to God, pray to him about it.
Through the most challenging times, as Biles continues to inspire millions with her athletic achievements, her unwavering faith remains the bedrock of her incredible journey. I was taught that you can go to him, God, for anything, and he's the one that directs your life. My mom would always tell you, if you don't know, leave it up to God, pray to him about it, she said, encapsulating the essence of her enduring faith. So what do you think about Simone Biles' openness to faith? Is it something that should be kept private, or should she continue to share her truth? Let us know in the comments section below.